What it do is LB Slugg, Facebook Louisville Slugger, Instagram LB_Slugg, Twitter LB Slugg, YouTube LB Slugg, and I'm here with Go Valley Photos. You know we finna take off. This is the documentary of LB Slugg. Let's do it. I started doing this when I was doing poetry. Like I've always done poetry. I've done it for fun. I've done it for an expression of my own thought. And somebody heard my poetry because I like to recite it to only certain people. First I used to just do it for women, you know what I'm saying? Then I just was like, I had something in my mind I had to get out, and I have a problem with expressing myself correctly. You know what I mean? So I started writing everything down, and I let somebody hear it one day, and it was like, yo, you should put that shit on Facebook. And so then from there, I actually built up the courage to put it on Facebook. And from that point, I just started going from there. I got calls to do open mics, competitions, and then I went directly onto the music. Because I've always done music, I've always done poetry. I've always wanted to do acting. You know, it's just, I had to find within myself to actually do it. And I didn't know it was going to take me this far. It's crazy. I've been a part of big things as far as associated with the people. So I love my people. And that's people of all colors and races. You know, I'm here for the underdogs. I'm here for the people. So when you met me, I was putting out a diverse part of music that was like more poetic. And it was hard for me to do that because I had to really block out a lot of my thoughts and emotions, because sometimes you just want to say F the world. Sometimes you just want to say, yeah, you know, I'm tired and it's time to fight. Or, you know, sometimes you just want to give up. And so at that moment, making that type of music, it really was hard for me versus being who I really wanted to be. Then I found out when I started doing that type of music, it didn't work. Now people are listening. Now people are conscious. Now people are listening to it. And I'm on the expression of fuck the world. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that. And so I can always go back into the conscious being and give you great music. But that person at that time, I was hiding a lot of my own demons and my own suffering and depression I was going through. And now I just want to express myself the way I want to. So now I just do whatever I feel like within every song. Check me out on SoundCloud. You know what I mean? Like, it's different songs of different forms. I might be depressed one time. It might be a song about love or a girl that I like. It might be a let's go to war song. You know what I mean? It might be a time where we're talking about through your adversity, it's time for you to stand up. You know, that's just who I am. I got 8 people in my head, and they all dumb. You know what I'm saying? So I want to start a movement where whatever it is that you want to do, I don't care what you want to do. If you want to do t-shirts, comic books, if you're an R&B artist, if you're a singer, if you're an actor, I want to find a lane for you, or a photographer, videographer. I want to find a way for you to perpetuate money for yourself and actually do what you love, because we are in the land of the free. This is America.
First off, I don't know, you know, like, you think things and shit just turns like that. Me and my cousin met, started kicking it, started doing music. My truck blew up. He was the only one to come around, the only one to talk to me out of a million fucking so-called I love you friends, and I got your back friends. He the only one to come around. Since I stood up a little more and was able to, you know, being where we at, he the only one I funk with. Everybody else can probably eat one. You feel me? Because it's just because of all the lies they told me. I'm not the type of person, I don't have no ambitions like that. Music is something that was through on me. My dad was a singer. You know, his family was singers. Your people you call the higher ups, they didn't want me for my music, they wanted me for something else. I'm more of the correct type person. I stay like that. Probably why me and my cousin so tight. Because he don't fuck up. I mean, he know what he doing. He know where he going. He got his own path. So if you talk shit about him and me, you might as well go and eat a dick. I might knock shit out your ass. But, I mean, just because I know already, so yeah, it ain't nothing new you can tell me. You know what I mean? Now, my thing is, I do music, my genre, my own, it's hip-hop, soul. No, you can't steal it, it's already mine. Like I done stole everything else. We ain't getting into that. But what I'm saying is, yeah, we got the same desire and love for music, man. It's crazy. It's crazy how your music will make space for you. What you love will open up doors for you. If you get your own ass out the way. Because 95% of the population's issue is we got our own ass in the way. Just get out the way. Get out the way and let happen what's supposed to happen. Because we all have our own destiny, all have our own purpose. You feel me? We talking about two people here that didn't, like, we had lives. We had stuff we could do. He was doing his thing on his side. I was doing my thing really big on my side. I'm just a person trying to live normal like everybody else. My feet on the ground. I mean, that's all I know. I mean, it's all I know, but it's all I'm going to give your ass. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so as far as me and my cousin, I ain't never met nobody so sure. You know? Besides me, hell. You don't tell me what the fuck I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Just watch out. You know what he want? He going to get it. Ain't no sense in hating, but if he going to hate, you might as well share all this shit. Be a good hater. Sucker.
No, I was definitely a fucking coattail rider.
I'm going to tell you like my cousin, it ain't about you no more. It's my time. Okay. It gets on my nerves, man. It kills me, man, with that stuff. But you know what, man? Y'all need to get behind him, though. Because that's the right one. It ain't for no fluke, no bullshit ass reason. Because I'm going to buy my mama a crib or shit like that. It's some real shit. When he eat, you eat.
LV Slugg, like, I always believe, like, when you hear those, like, when you hear that shit, like,
Who is LV Slugg to you?
Louis was like this dude, like, I met this dude, and, like, but he kind of, like, snubbed me. Like, I met this motherfucker 3 times, and he snubbed me 3 times. I'm like, come on, man. Like, you know I'm cool. Like, come on, man.
Who became Cass? How did you become Cass?
Well, when I lived in Virginia Beach,
Nice.
all my homies call me Mike, or White Mike. But it wasn't until I moved to North Carolina that I became Kaz, or Cashmere. My last name's Kazmarek. Nobody can pronounce that shit, so yeah. Kim Kaz or Cashmere. So. And because everybody else was like, hey, that's Kaz.
So meeting LV Slugg, was that a good thing or a negative thing?
That was fucking fantastic.
So how did it influence your life to be fantastic?
I had like the best 2 years of my life.